Okay, I just finished installing the bead lock on this Chevy pickup truck. This is the tool. It comes from Classic Parts of America. It's a window bead lock setting tool. You notice on the end here, it's all steel. So while installing this, I had it like this in between the trim, or the seal, excuse me. So this end would go down in between the center, and then these two rounded edges would go in between the seal. So this is designed to pry the seal open, and then once it's open, it slips down in there and it sets in there like this. If you can imagine this being inside this seal. And what it does is it pries it open so that your bead lock that goes through here can be fed through. Now, as I said in the first video, I just used Windex, but there's a variety of things you can use to make this seal a little more pliable, a lot slipperier, so that this can guide through there. It's a lot easier than what I thought it would be. It was easier to put that in versus the window itself, but it's in, it's tight. So and when I got to the end, what I did was I read online, a guy said that you could cut the seal just a hair longer than where it needs to be to allow for shrinking, and the same for the seal itself. So I don't really know, but I took his advice because this is my first time putting one of these together, so I'm listening to any good advice, which that sounded like pretty good advice. I mean, it's a little longer. It's not like he said cut it shorter. But anyway, this is the tool. It's rough on the hands, but I'm thinking about getting some duct tape because I got a couple more of these pickup trucks that I'm going to put together. Yeah, and make it a little more cushiony. It probably would help to have some gloves, which I do have, but you know. So this is the bead lock. And if you're putting one of these together, you're familiar with that. And so yes, it would feed in through the tool. I just got to try to get the camera right. I'm doing this on the iPhone, so bear with me. And you would take this, and it's shaped the same way as the bead lock itself is shaped. And you would just feed that through there like that. And what I did was, I started it out at the seam where I was going to join the two pieces. I started it here and then just worked my way through, you know. So the end seal being over to here, and when I started with it, it was there. So you just put it through there like that, man, and you just wiggle your way, and it worked out pretty good for me. The only complaint I had was that, like I said, the tool's really not user-friendly as far as comfort, but it is a good tool to have to do this, because without this or some variation, you're in trouble. There's no way you're getting that in there without one of these. So I hope that my video kind of explained and maybe help somebody out, because I know I needed help. So hopefully, yeah, it helped you guys out. Appreciate it.